perfect position. He's like, okay, I can farm the minions on my own lane, that's fine. And CLG at the moment, I think they've been caught a bit nappy by this. I don't think they were quite expecting such a tough game first on.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You just can't afford to do that. You can't afford to underestimate any team in this tournament. We've got such a great lineup, and especially in Group B, which is by far the group of death if you're, you want to look at it that way. In terms of the bottom lane, by the way, we've seen already BF Sword picked up for Ashe. Caitlyn obviously went for Berserker Greaves and then Pickaxe first. So a slight kind of change in build order there. But they'll be headed pretty much the same direction anyway. If you look at the CS between those two, 105 for Caitlyn, wow. 94 for Ashe.
He's just left the top tower. He's just ported away in vision on top tower. Hotshot's thinking, well, fine, I'll have the top tower. Top tower is now gone. CLG going to take their first tower down. You can see Carthus already backing away. And Hotshot GG is starting to pick it into nice farm mode, it has to be said. Big fight down the Dragon, though. CLG going to go for the Dragon. They will back out of this one. They are really worried about Frag Executors here, Joe. They were not expecting that. You know, they've got the ward down. Will they just come back? Yeah, you can see they're hanging around. Remember, Ashe, arrow is going to go in. Will it catch? Oh. No, they all flashed out of the way. Nicely done. Just sidestepped it, completely expecting it, and still, Dragon is not there. It's the usual fight. Meanwhile, you can see down the top lane, the Hotshot GG continuing to push while all this happens. But I think Frag Executors are going to have to back out of this one. They've lost quite a bit of health. I don't think they're in a strong enough position to maybe take it. Soraka has been split from the rest of the team. She needs to get up there and get the heals going. Meanwhile, Jax continues to farm.
Yeah, and it's really dangerous to have not just a Jax, but Hotshot GG.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, such an amazing, amazing player, having that free reign, and that's something they may have to kind of remedy here. Element's just trying to sneak his way out, maybe get the pulverize off and cause some problems in that middle area, but Salsa is actually just farming his way to glory. Actually, 105 to the 82 of Anivia, so that middle lane well and truly in favor of Salsa, despite, by the way, his first blood given away.
Yeah, and he's gonna feel for that, and it's still the only kill of the game at the moment. He's gonna feel he needs to look at that. It's gonna be a cheeky bomb on Kuban. Kuban tries to put the slow bar down. Doesn't matter. He's gonna get the rewind in there. He's got the rest of the team coming around there. He needs to be careful. He doesn't give the second kill away. Fear will proc. They're gonna dive on him on the tower. Will they have enough? Yes, they will. No, he managed to get the ulti off as the Fear proc finished. Elements in there to cover him. So well played. Almost the second volley. I think he literally. Oh, but he's been stunned again. Yeah, Elements having to come to his rescue here. Salsa is not having much joy in the mid lane. Oh, in the meantime, Elements has been caught out napping. Having to proc his ulti. I don't think he's going to get away with it, though. He is going to go down. The second kill of the game. Whoa. It goes to Nika and Elements now. Wow, Kuban low. Needs to be careful. Going to have to back away from that one. Big Fat GG's ulti could have actually finished him off. But Jax continues to push top lane. It's incredible.
Yeah, and he's going to continue to do that there. And, yeah, they kind of a little bit underpowered in middle now on CLG, but as you said, Nick is just doing a great job of farming. Hotshot GG doing a great job of farming. Actually, look at the damage he's putting in there onto Nika. Finally, CLG are going to go in there and have their 8th dragon, most probably at least. Ashe actually does have Pickaxe now as well as that BF Sword. We are going to see 3 from FX moving in. They are going to finish off that dragon in time. Vicious just dashing out. Ashe arrow put down defensively, and that was brilliantly played by CLG there to get that dragon and get out without losing pretty much anything.
Yeah, meanwhile, Hotshot GG just continues to farm. He's just a farming machine. He's backed away, and now he's thinking, you know what, I could have a go at Nika here. I'll jump on him. He's going to lose half his health in the first hit. Carthus, meanwhile, is going to continue pushing mid, and Kuban may get this tower because CLG are a little slow to react here. He has got the almighty Soraka.
Oh, up at top, though, Nika is getting the pressure on. The wall was too far off, and we'll see if Hotshot GG can finish him off before that rebirth does pop up once again, and he was close enough, and that will be the kill for Hotshot GG. And that's just gonna, I'm pretty sure he's got a massive smile on his face right now.
Yeah, that's the first kill for CLG, and you know, a much needed kill. Meanwhile, you can see Big Fat GG's gonna have to back away. Nocturne coming around the back. Sols continues to push. He's got blue, eats a tower hit in the process. And look at Jack, he's just continuing to farm. This is Hotshot GG. This is what we know him as with Nidalee. He'll just stick in that lane and carry on farming. So you guys carry on your fight. I'll put the pressure on. And it really distracts the team as well. It works. And you can see it keeps pulling over one person or two. Don't worry, I'll deal with it. And it's causing issues for the rest of the team. He's going to cut across. Will he be able to get in on towards that base tower? Yes, he will do. The mid tower is going to go down. You can see Jax coming around. He's actually stealing the jungle now. That's just really, really rubbing salt in the wound. Just so you know what.
a second ago, he was 2 levels above everyone else. His farm is ridiculous, almost 20 above everyone else as well in terms of CS. Plus, he's just picked up that kill as well. So, you know, you let Hotshot GG get into that kind of position, and he's going to absolutely destroy you a little bit later on. Here we have Imba just trying to defend this bottom turret. Not sure how long he's going to be able to hold, although there are not many minions hanging around there, so should be able to defend that one quite easily. And Ismaro is coming back with Soraka there as well.
And there it is. He's bought the Hextech Gunblade, so he's now got a lot of damage on him, Jax. So he's been farming very well. I guess we're going to start seeing him joining some of those fights now. He's continually putting pressure on towards that inner turret. The mid turret is also very low. And at the moment you can see them, looks like Anivia is going to try and come down the bottom here. They were thinking maybe going for a kill, but I guess Big Fat GG is going to continue on. He has no mana for an ulti, so he's got nothing to defensively keep him away, which is why Elements is just standing around looking menacingly as a cow does, really, instead of a steak joint. At the moment, though, Salsa is continuing to farm. CLG are in full farm mode here. Yeah, it's what they do best, and it's what they can continue
Take a look
doing.
a little bit further north on your map. Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
they just started knocking a
well.
couple of hits off onto Baron, then some Vicious nearly actually die into it. And FX have just gone up there, dropped a ward right in front of it, so that'll give him a bit of vision. But Hotshot GG, surprise, surprise, is back in that top lane, and he's continuing to get more and more gold. He's just hit level 15 as well. The closest over on the FX side is level 13, and that is Kubon. It looks like they may be able to get this mid tower though, Frag Executors. They've got 3 there, only 2 to defend, and that mid turret will go down. So now in terms of the turrets, 2-1, Frag Executors still lead. They also lead, of course, 2-1 in the kills.
Oh, and Hotshot GG may be in trouble there. Now, he's already sensed that he's backing straight off. You can see the whole team coming over to him, but that's pulling him away. And if the whole team follow him straight over there, that's going to leave the middle tower open, which is why they've had to try and defend it. It's also going to continue getting the bombs on him. Nick are also getting the arrow down. Pulverize goes in. Will the headbutt land? The bomb will not finish him off. Soraka just keeping him alive, but I think that's going to be the mid tower going down almost certainly. The rest of the team going to have to come across. And again, they are thinking of returning to Baron, really. They're going to have another go at it. I'm not too sure. They may go for a 20-minute Baron. The rest of CLG starting to stack up here. They're going to steal the blue instead. So now they're starting to invade the jungle. As Daniel said in the previous game, once the team starts to invade your jungle and steal all your buffs, you know you are in trouble. Bomb gets the steal there. It was Salsa. And CLG going to back away from this one, and correctly so. Mid turret, though, is still continuing to be only at just a 500 health. Pretty big stack down the bottom. The tank unit's not joined them yet, though, and looks like CLG going to all go by. However, Hotshot stays.
Hotshot stays and continues to farm up to 170 CS now, 175. Yeah, he is actually 20 above everyone else on the entire team, and that's above the AD carry, who's, you know, had the entire bottom lane for free. So amazing, amazing play so far here by Hotshot GG. He's just sitting around in this bush. Yeah, he's decided to back away now. I think he saw Nocturne coming up as well, so that'd be the reason why he decided to back away from that one, not to stick around for too long. Ping's going off there, and Jax is just going to check around. Ward's going down. Actually, there's a ward for both teams in this tri-bush as well. So there's a little bit of vision up there. Elements are starting to roam a little bit more as well. And sticking a few more wards. And you can see the ward placement for CLG, kind of typical for this Baron here. One in this bush, one here up at the top side. You know, there are some defensive ones put down as well from Frag Executors, so that could be the savior for them if they manage to hold on to this one. That mid turret has continued to take damage from the minions that push through there. And we'll see now how FX are going to deal with this one.
They're on it again. CLG are coming around again. Hotshot GG tanking it this time. I don't think they're going to quite have enough damage. Remember, Baron actually builds up hit points as he goes. Remember, he has that Hextech Gunblade. Oh, St. Vicious just pulled aggro. He didn't want to do that. No, they're going to have to abandon this one. They need support. He's not going to be able to tank it. Hotshot could tank it, but St. Vicious managed to pull aggro. There we go. It's back onto Hotshot now. Oh, St. Vicious is struggling.
Have got no idea, by the way.
They have no idea. But then again, I don't think CLG have any idea. St. Vicious is doing it best. Their Hotshot has pulled aggro. I think they're going to be able to steal the Baron. They will do. Amazing. They are oblivious to the whole situation. And now they're all going to come down. They're surely going to push mid. And Frag Executors is just like, what just happened? They did not expect that. CLG could, just going to collectively back away. Oh, Soraka needs to be careful there. He's going to get caught out. What was he doing in that situation? And as well, exhaust goes down. The rest of the team is going to come around the side there. Salsa does manage to get the stun. Hotshot GG joins the fight. That's going to be Carthus exploding. Carthus ulti is going to go off in the moment. You can see Alvaro is trying to get away. Big Fat GG has the slow on him. St. Vicious survives with absolutely nothing. Rez goes on him, and he actually killed himself, so he knew that Rez would come back. That's going to be the mid turret, and wow, just wow, 4 for nothing there. CLG stealing that early Baron with a Hex tech, Lee Sin and the Jax combo. It's just incredible stuff, Joe.
Yeah, and just when Frag Executors thought they were actually doing pretty decently there, I thought, and then all of a sudden the buff comes on all those guys in the middle, like, oh, yeah. So they came in from the backside, which obviously they didn't ward, they only warded the front of it, which was a little bit of a mistake from them. We're going to see CLG back away, get a bit of extra gold, why not, while they can, from this dragon. And then we may just see them start to push in. Let's look down the scores here. Hotshot GG, 301, 190 CS. And wow, just absolutely amazing so far. Ash also is 102, so no deaths so far over there. And really, Frag Executors, in all fairness to them, the early game didn't look bad for them whatsoever, but that whole kind of situation there where CLG have just really excelled themselves is very, very dangerous going forward now in this one. FX probably need to play a bit more defensive, I think.
Yeah, the hawk shot going out for Big Fat GG, just like ping crazy. They're all in the jungle. I think the top tower is going to go down here, and they're going to surely switch up to it. Carthus is pushing it.
Arrow goes in. Hotshot's going to dive on him. No, he's actually walked into the trap, but he doesn't care. He's going in there anyway. He's actually alone versus 4. Where's the rest of CLG? Here we go. They're going to get themselves in there. And now FX are in all kinds of trouble. Nocturne trying to get away. Double bomb. Nice slow down from Nika. And they managed that 1 kill. That's not going to kill. Oh, God. They didn't really make any attempt to block that ulti there whatsoever from Caitlyn. Look at Salsa just boosting his way in there. Bomb onto Nika. Second bomb's going to go in there as well. And Nika pretty much down to half HP before he even knows what's going on. He's actually going to have to flash away in there. Surely they'll finish off. And, well, Egg kicked into the base. But it doesn't actually matter whatsoever.
And they may well take the tower here. I'm not too sure who's tanking it. Elements is in a little bit of trouble here.
Doing nicely.
Elements had to use his ulti, but they're going to be able to keep it at bay. Yes, they will do. Jax jumping away. And really, that was all about targeting Jax. Obviously, when Nocturne's hitting him, it's triggering his counter-strike, so he was unable to stun the entire team, with the rest of the team caught up, despite the fact he took a lot of damage there. Obviously, using the Hex Tech, his lifesteal he's got from it, and really just managed to just stay alive long enough. CLG really stepping into their own. Will they go down towards the bottom tower? Doesn't matter. The minions are going to take it anyway, and they have taken well, they didn't really go at that tower as much as possible. Yeah, they're just completely stealing all the buffs. The Baron is probably about to wear out, but it doesn't matter. They've managed to clear the entire jungle. So now, Frag Executors, like you say, they were doing brilliant at the start. It was all working well. They got the first 2 kills. They were looking strong, but they were not expecting CLG here.
No, they certainly weren't, and that Baron obviously is just a massive factor in all of this one.
They're going to tank the turret, I think.
Yeah, I think they can afford to. I mean, actually, we see FX starting to work their way in a little bit close as well. Obviously, slow bar going down there from Kubon just to try and keep them at bay. There goes the Ash Arrow. Let's follow it down. It's not going to hit anyone. They're all there around that turret. So, let's see what CLG have planned. They've still got a little bit of time left on this Baron buff. They've got a decent amount of minions in there as well. And Salse, who's, damage onto the turrets is far from ideal, but still chipping away. Good wall in. Slow bar was there as well. Salse will boost himself away from the fight. Doesn't want to be in any trouble of going down. Is his ulti up? Yes, it actually is right now. So Salse has that bit of a bonus that he can keep anyone alive who may be on their way down. And CLG will back away now, but they've stolen so many buffs. You see Jax does have a lizard buff. Ash has a lizard buff. Blue is on Salse as well. So, just looking so strong right now, CLG.
Hotshot was just like, come on, I want to take the turret. And then the rest of the team were like, no, we need minions. No, come on, we can take it.
Let's go by.
Yeah, all right, okay. He's got his Ginsu Rageblade as well, and he's got 201 CS. Looking at the rest of the team, you can see that Caitlyn is pretty strong, as we said. Almost got the Zeal completed now, along with that Infinity Edge. Infinity Edge on Big Fat GG in comparison with the Zeal and Berserker Boots already, as well as the Berserker Greaves. Let's have a look at Nocturne. Nocturne's gone for Wriggles, Ninja Tabby. There goes the Zeal completed now on Caitlyn as well. AP, let's have a quick look at the AP of these guys. You can see that Kubon on 158 and Nivea meanwhile on 176. Let's have a look at Zillion. 217 already, actually about to